Oh, how about that game tonight? What about that game tonight, Alabama and Oklahoma? I can tell you now, I wasn't worried not one bit, not first, second, third, or fourth quarter. Wasn't worried a bit for that roll tide. I knew they'd get it together. It took about 1.5 quarters to get it together, but they got it together. Got it together. And guess who we got on the list the next? Guess who's going down next? Indiana, baby. Indiana going down next. You can't hang with that Tide, y'all. You can't hang with the Tide. Tide going all the way. The Tide is going all the way. We're going to go out and plant some roses at the Rose Bowl. Show some love to Indiana. We showed some tonight to Oklahoma. Boy, they thought at the beginning they had it, didn't they? I did for a little bit. I thought they had. I said, well, what? Alabama didn't show up to play tonight. Alabama didn't show up to play tonight. But man, they turned it around. I said, what's wrong with the defense? They went to sleep on offense and defense for the first quarter and a half. But something came alive. There was a storm out there. There was a storm brewing out there in the sea. And that tide began to rise. Look at that score behind me, y'all. 34-24. I think I had it predicted 27-17. Well, I know y'all got to be happy on the Tide. About the first half, I was hollering, Coach, pull him out. Pull him out. He's nervous. He was. Ty Simpson. He thought he acted like he seen the boogeyman. He acted like he was about 3 years old when something was in his closet, and he didn't want to come out from under the covers. I said, "What's wrong with you, Ty?" I called up there and said, "Hey, put me on the headset. Let me put me on. Connect me to that speaker that's inside his helmet." I said, "Boy, you better wake up. You better wake up." Had the chance to be Heisman Trophy winner, and he got kicked out of the whole. He wasn't even a candidate. And here we're gonna go, getting closer and closer to the national championship. Getting closer and closer. We just got one more in front of us. We just got one or two more in front of us. Indiana, and I ain't looked at it yet for sure. But we'll see. We'll see where it all ends up at. Alabama. Alabama, I wanted to come and give you an update on it. Let you know. The Tide is still in it, baby. The Tide is still in it. I tell you what, that freshman right wide receiver, I can't think of his name. And that catch that Jeremy Bernard made, wow. What do you say about that? He came back over the defender and grabbed it. Cut it down with him. That guy's going to be an awesome receiver. He's an awesome receiver now, but he's going to be an awesome receiver in the NFL. I'm going to tell you right now, they're out there looking. The NFL's looking at that. But did Ryan Williams play tonight? I think they threw one pass at him. Tell you what, he ain't catching them. He ain't catching no Smitty numbers. Devontae Smith. He can't catch the ball. He got to catch the ball to catch some numbers. But that's all right. We got enough wide receivers on there to take us right on to the national championship. I bet you Indiana's like, yeah, we're gonna take them down. We got a Heisman Trophy winner. We're gonna take them down. Well, they got a ruler waiting on them, ain't they? Everybody's starting to think the Tide is just a pushover. There was some crazy plays tonight. They need to get a running game. They need to get some running. They got some good running backs, but they need to get their running game going. Alabama's always, which they always had Nick Saban, but they've always had a running game. I was gonna come and tell you and celebrate with you. Oh, roll tide, roll, baby. Roll tide, roll. Just let you know, I wasn't stressing out of nothing. I wouldn't let you ask my wife that right now, but I wasn't stressing none. I knew we was going to win. I knew from the time we started to the time it was over. That last second went to 0. I knew we had it. Look at the score there. 10 started out. They were 17-0. 17-0 at halftime. And they didn't even, and that kicker, man, for Oklahoma, I feel bad for him. I'm glad he missed them kicks, but I still feel bad for him. I was glad he missed both of them, but I still felt bad for him. But I don't know who he is. Maybe I can send him a card in the mail or something. Tell him, I know, just pick his head up. But don't never try to kick against Alabama. Because when that tide rises, that wind picks up, and that ball, it pushed that ball outside that goal line if you kick it too high. I could have told him that, but I didn't. I wanted him to miss it. So, y'all like the content, subscribe to the channel. I would have went live, but I tried to go live, but I can't remember. I'm trying to get in there to get my phone number verified on this YouTube. But and then when I went to go live, I had to wait 24 hours or something. But maybe I can get it live next time. We'll get together. For the 4 or 5 subscribers that loves Alabama that I got, we'll get together and have a party. Celebrate the next win. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if they start like they did tonight, I might have to put the volume on mute. Cause it's like my blood, it pumps crimson red. My wife be like, you get too upset. I said, I sure miss Nick Saban at times. But I'm gonna get off here. I thought I'd come on here and tell you the good news. You already seen it, but I wanted to share it with you too. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell. And if you're watching this and you ain't subscribed, if you love Alabama, you hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next one. Roll Tide.